Hi there, Weide-Market here. Regardless of what you do to earn an income or create an income, you need to be smart about money. To be smart about money, you need to learn about money, you need to save money, and you need to know how to earn money. But to be able to build a future for yourself, you need to be able to understand who you are, what you are good at, and what you love doing, as well as what the world needs. This week is Smart Money Week, or rather Global Money Week. And Global Money Week is run by the OECD, which is the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. This campaign has been running for about 7 years now, since 2015, and aims to engage the youth about financial future, financial literacy, budgeting, and being smart about money. Looking at the words of the governor of the National Bank of Georgia during the GMW of 2018, inviting the youth to think about and engage in the discussions around money and why money matters is crucially important for their future financial well-being and economic independence. I want to discuss 5 topics with you during the rest of this video, revolving around financial literacy, but also understanding yourself and what you bring to the world. The first thing I want to discuss is trying as many things as possible. Regardless of what you do to generate income, you need to figure out what you want to do and what you need to do to be able to create a future for yourself. What you are trying to figure out during this phase in your life is what is missing from the world that makes my contribution to it unique. And believe me, you have a contribution to make. If you want to make a difference in the world, you need to find out, firstly, what do you love doing? Secondly, what are you good at? Thirdly, what can you get paid for? And fourthly, if that's a word, what does the world need, or what does the world require? In other words, what is missing from the world that makes your contribution unique? These 4 questions, if you answer these 4 questions, you find your ikigai, your reason for being, your purpose. So these things I will cover in a future video in more detail around ikigai, purpose, passion, and these kind of things, and what you get paid for, your vocation, your profession, and so on. What I want to cover in the rest of this video is how do you participate in taking part in the economy of the world. It is important to remember that there is a difference between passion and purpose. Your passion can change from day to day, and you can also be passionate about different things at the same time. For example, your purpose might be to work with horses and help people work with horses and do therapy with horses. Very random example, I know. But your passion is riding horses and spending time with horses. But you could also be passionate about learning software engineering, or you could even be passionate about Grand Prix racing or motorcycles. The point is that your passion can evolve or change from day to day, while your purpose can also evolve and grow as you get a better understanding of what the world needs, a better understanding of what you love to do, a better understanding of how that fits into what you are good at and what you can get paid for. The main point is that you need to learn on the go. In other words, you need to start doing something. There's no point in just going through the motions, going to work, coming back home, and just earning money just for the sake of being able to feed yourself and put a roof over your head. Something that comes to mind right now is Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which I will also cover in a different video. It is important to know that we as humans learn as we do. We learn by taking action. And if you allow the fear of making mistakes to stop you, in your tracks or stop you from doing something that you've been thinking on for a while, then you are missing out on your purpose in life. For me, purpose works like this. Consider the universe, and your place in the earth or in the world is this big, for argument's sake. If you don't pursue your purpose and your passion, then you stay this small in a space this big, where if you do pursue your passion, that space you consume grows and you contribute more and more to making the world around you a better place. That is what it means to grow your purpose and your passion. But you can't do that if you sit and watch Netflix all day. There's nothing wrong with sitting and watching Netflix and enjoying a movie with some friends and stuff. But what I'm saying is, you need to learn on the go. You don't become a stronger athlete by sitting on the couch. You don't become a better thinker by consuming mindless content. You need to read on a regular basis and develop your mind, which is your superpower, by the way. If you haven't done so, go find the book Limitless by Jim Quick and read that book extensively. Make notes, learn about how to maximize your brain capacity. The other thing you need to realize is that you need to be patient. At the beginning of any career, whether it be as an entrepreneur, business owner, or an employee, you need to understand that in the beginning you will trade time for money. You need to use that to gain experience, gain knowledge about what it is that you are good at, as well as what the world needs, while you're earning an income to put a roof over your head and to be able to eat something. All the while thinking about being smart about money, saving money, earning money, and learning about money, regardless of what it is that you do to bring money into your life. Always keep your future in mind. This will help you to be patient with the process of becoming better at being the best version of yourself. At this point, you need to remember two things. Number one, your habits of today determine your results in the future. And number two, you need to hit the like button on this video. I'd really appreciate that, and doing that will give YouTube the signal that this content needs to be shared with more people. In doing so, you support this channel and also spread the word on creating awareness around financial well-being for other people. Like I said earlier, you need to be patient. Rome or any form of success isn't built in one day and is not built overnight either. From my own life and my own experience, I know that the worst decisions I've made in life were either based on fear or haste. In other words, not being patient enough, or thinking that I'm missing out on something, or that something bad will happen in the future, which 90% of the time never happens. So we spend time and energy and brain capacity on worrying about things that will never happen, while we are stifling and putting ourselves in a position of standing still rather than moving forward and taking action. If I haven't said it before, I will say it again. To be alive, there is a 400 trillion to 1 chance of you being born and making it this far in your life. So you might as well enjoy the journey. Everything that happens after you were born is bonus. Enjoy every day and every moment that life gives you, so that you can be patient, number one, and number two, take action without fear of what other people would think. You are already valuable. Just by being alive, you are already a miracle. Take life as it comes and do the best you can by being the best version of yourself today. You are your only competitor. And whether it comes to finances, physical ability, mental ability, or whatever else it might be, You need to take charge of what you do and the choices you make every day, so that in the future you can reap benefits. It's like planting a seed and expecting the tree to grow tomorrow with fruits on the tree. It takes years and years for a seed to mature into a tree and eventually bearing fruit. Success, or at least financial well-being, works in the same way. I prefer on this channel to talk about genuine wealth, where genuine wealth is not only the abundance of finances, but also the abundance of quality relationships, the abundance of health, that being mental, spiritual, and physical health, and then the abundance of time in your schedule, availability of time to do what you want to do with it. By the way, you have time. If you didn't reach a certain level of success in your 20s, you can do it in your 30s. If you didn't do it in your 30s, you can do it in your 40s. If you haven't done the things you wanted to in your 40s, you can do it in your 50s. If you haven't done it in your 50s, you can do it in your 60s. You probably have 80 to 90, even 100 years of life in you. So if you're 50 years old, you have another 50 years left to do all the things that you wanted to do. Don't let anything or anybody hold you back. The next topic I want to discuss is that you need to save. There's no way of fattening your wallet or increasing the amount of money in your bank account if you keep spending all of the income that you generate. At least 10% of everything you take home is yours to keep. Now that might sound a little odd, but not all the money you make is yours to keep. If you want to have a roof over your head, you need to pay for that roof over your head. If you want to have a car to drive, you need to pay for that car. If you want to have food to eat, you need to pay someone to produce that food or provide you with that food. So not all the money you earn is yours to keep, but at least 10% should be kept one side for investments of the future. You need to learn, once again, how to make your money earn income. If you want to know more about that, check out the link in the description or watch to the end so I can share the link with you about a video I did in the past where I talk about specifically making your money work for you. You need to establish this habit of saving from the first time you earn income. Even if it is just putting a coin aside for that month and then using 99% of your income to survive, then do that. That habit will provide you with the means of saving in the future more and more as your income increases. The crazy belief system in the world is that people will start saving once they earn a certain amount of income. That is simply not true. 99% of the time, and this was my experience in my own financial well-being as well, up until a couple of years ago, is that your expenses will always increase to match your income whenever your income increases. Because you are in the habit of spending your whole income, you need to be able to discipline yourself and keep a portion of your income for savings. That way you can grow your pot as well as live a good, wealthy life. Creating the habit of saving for investments, saving for emergencies, and saving for future big purchases is vital for your financial well-being. The habits of today create the results of tomorrow. The same way as planting a seed today creates a tree with fruit in the future. The last thing we need to speak about is your ability to generate income. Now, this might have been something that I could have spoken about earlier in this video, but I think because generating a basic income is fairly simple in most cases, I want to talk about increasing your earning capability at this stage. Once you start earning income and putting money aside while you are learning, saving and earning, you need to learn how to earn more. First you learn, then you earn. With current times as it is, Your ability to increase your income is directly linked to your ability to adapt and learn new skills and knowledge. The world economy is changing so rapidly that we constantly need to evolve as income earners or income generators to be able to sustain ourselves. Remember that if you want to learn more about making your money work for you, I suggest you go check out this video that I've done in the past specifically about making your money work for you. Thank you for watching to the end. Remember to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications, and hit the like button so that this content can be spread to other people on YouTube and more people can be aware of how to create genuine wealth for themselves. Take care, be blessed. I'll catch you on the flip side. Cheers.